Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, show, ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show, the ash cash show, ash cash show.
Baby, I got your money.
Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to ashcashshow.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Freestyle Friday. So whatever y'all want to talk about today, it's on y'all. What I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell y'all the message, but today is about going 8. Fast out to my brother, the Bud. I was texting him this morning, and it just kind of randomly happened. He was asking me a question, I was answering it, and then 3 words came to my head as we were talking about some goals and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And then apparently, or when I looked up, the 3 words, the acronym for it was 8. I was like, oh, maybe that's something we need to run with. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, Freestyle Friday, y'all tell me what y'all want to do today. We got Daily Aspiration on board. Whatever. Ken Coltrane, top of the top. Salute. Mindset Architect, if you know, you know. Where's CJ? Thank you for the badge, love. Business Builder B, salute, man. Great meeting you, brother. Definitely great meeting you. You know what I'm saying? CJ, 3D Apparel, what up? I'm saying corporate prayer because Troy hasn't been feeling well. Okay, got you, Tenacious. I'm chosen. Business Builder Beast, thank you for the badge, love. Chef CJ Elsa, Ash, I feel like you really be in my head. I have been yelling faith over fear in the morning. I look at Daily Aspiration, and that was the message. I mean, energetic alignment. Everything is energetic alignment. That's it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Nothing. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this: nothing comes into your consciousness that you're not aligned with. You feel me? Nothing. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stay fly, LA, top of the morning. Ramaya Trash, thank you for the badge, love. Yeah, first class fresh. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never. Kiara Leone, thank you for the badge, love. I've never experienced nothing that I was not in energetic alignment with. Nothing, excluding nothing. When everything was going great and opportunities and things, I was focusing on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been surprised, right? I've never been surprised. The reason why people get surprised because they don't take full responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But if you take full responsibility for your life, you ain't gonna be surprised. You know why that relationship not working. You know why there ain't no money in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? You know why you got sick. I mean, excluding nothing. Law of attraction. That's what it is. Everything is energetic alignment. The alignment. Now, as a fact, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna give you the 8 definition. I ain't do that yet. Oh yeah, Wayne Dyer is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Wayne Dyer is the GOAT. Amber, what up? Sava Michelle, thank you for the badge, love. Doc told you to chill out on the B-ball. I seen you on IG balling out. Nah, facts. It's bigger than that, though. It's bigger than me not listening. Larry Williams, YouTube, what up? It's bigger than that. It's about putting in work. It's about foundation. You know what I'm saying? Went to the chiropractor. Chiropractor told me my foundation wasn't strong. So here's the thing. God gonna throw a pebble. God gonna throw a rock. God gonna throw a brick. You gonna listen though. Went to the chiropractor. Chiropractor said, yo, the reason why your lower back hurts because your leg's not strong enough. Let me drop this bar for you. I go to my, fast out to Dr. Ken. I go to my chiropractor. My chiropractor says, yo, the reason why you got lower back issues is because your leg's not strong enough. Because your leg's not strong enough, your back is trying to compensate, right, for you running up and down and all that, right? So your leg's not strong enough. Yo, lay off the basketball, get your legs strong, right, so that you can start, so you can run. I love basketball. I love it. I said, nah, I'm going to work through it. I'm going to work through the pain. And so I went out there and I played basketball. Then I tore my Achilles. You know why? Because my leg wasn't strong enough. And so God said, yo, sit your ass down. I'm telling you to build your foundation. And so a lot of us right now, watch this bar. A lot of us right now are trying to run with a weak foundation. We want to create multiple streams of income. We want to quit our job. We want to do all these things, but our foundation is weak. You got a weak ass foundation, and God keep telling you, sit your ass down, build up your foundation. Focus on the one thing. Find the one thing that you love to do. Focus on that one thing, and we're not listening. And so that's why we're not making the money we want to make. That's why we're not getting the impact we want to make. You know, that's why we're getting sick. That's why we stressed out. That's why we depressed. That's why we anxious. That's why. Because we God telling you to build your foundation, and you ain't trying to build your foundation. You trying to run. Oh, I love it. I love the grind. I love the hustle. I love the anticipation, but you ain't sitting your ass down. You got to sit your ass down. Respectfully. You got to sit down. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your foundation. You feel me? You got to be in energetically alignment. You got to be energetically aligned. Maybach Myra, thank you for the badge, love. Let's talk about business with friends and addressing the tough stuff. Man, I mean, everything is alignment though. I don't blanket. I don't blanket like do business with friends, don't do business with friends, and like the way I approach everything is no one deserves a shot. You know what I'm saying? Meaning this is that if we don't bring value to each other, then what's the point? Right? I want you to bring value immediately because I bring value immediately. I'm not waiting. I used to wait. I used to be like, well, let me give this person a shot. Let me prove. Nope. When you know your worth, when you know what you bring to the table, I'm not giving nobody a shot. You got to bring value immediately. Because I bring value immediately. There's no relationship, and call it out. There's no relationship that I'm in that I don't bring value to immediately. I'm talking about immediately. Like the moment we talk, my goal is to provide you with value. If you can't do the same for me, then we good. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Every single relationship I got right now, we bring value to each other. Ain't no bloodsuckers, ain't no leeches in my camp at all. If you don't bring value, you don't get in. Period. And so I'll do business with friends if they bring value. I'll do business with strangers if they bring value. What value are you bringing? I'm not letting you prove it though. You got to bring value. I don't got time to waste. I don't got time to see if you got what it takes. Right? And so, and I don't have time to string nobody along either. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say on that. Stay Fly LA says that Don Young interview is fire. She only worked with 6 figures or better. Yeah. Yep. 6 figures or better, I believe. Renita D. Young in the building, top of the morning. We gonna chat later though. Fast shout out to follow Renita D. Young, Bloomberg Quick Take. We gonna talk about abundance later on. Looking forward to that. I am Cassandra Renee, top of the morning. NY Golden, King Pops, what up? Salute Miss Tiff, salute Lamar Lawrence, salute. There go the big trap. The big trap is in the building. My God, man. Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings. He know. That's all we do. That's all we do is talk about impact. That's all we do is talk about value. Every time I talk to Trap, he give me value. Every time, you know what I'm saying, I reach out to Trap, my goal is value. I don't have no relationships that's not about value. You know what I'm saying? Like, what value are you bringing? Salute to the Aki. Big Trap, Wall Street Trappers in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Walaikum assalam, the big trap. Yeah, where your mind goes, energy flows. That's, you know what I mean? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Augusta, Georgia in the building, Pure Motives. You got to keep it 1K, which that's a fact. Salute. Tax Coach Courtney, salute. I am Cassandra Renee. Thank you for the badge, love. Right, get that core tight. That's it. So that's all. So you gotta think about it. That's all I'm focused on now. I'm getting my core right. I'm getting my legs together. You know what I'm saying? By the time it's time, I'll be ready. Pebble, rock, brick. That's how it happened. God gonna give you a pebble, like boop. Pay attention. Oh, rock, boop. Pay attention. You still not paying attention? All right, here's the brick. Here comes the brick. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when it comes. Stephanie Faster, salute. Miles Monroe, purpose, got you. Going to the chiropractor today, alignment, facts. Yeah, chiropractors, get your life right, facts. Give some examples of how to stay aligned so you attract. So Stacy says, give some examples of how you stay aligned so you can attract good. Two things, right? So there's two ways to get alignment to be in alignment with something, right? Number one is to number one, I mean, it's just to be honest, right? If you want to attract good, just be good. If you want to attract blessings, then be a blessing, right? Which also coincides with with my number two is you got to give what you want out of life, right? If you don't want nobody talking about you, then don't talk about nobody. If you don't want nobody taking advantage of you, then don't take advantage of anybody, right? Science and Getting Rich says give more and use value than you get back, right? And so everybody that's ever been in any program of mine, any bought a book, whatever, my goal is to always give them more value than they give me, right? Because guess what? When it's my turn, I want somebody to give me more value off the rip. And so that's how you stay in alignment, right? You stay in alignment with good by focusing on good, right? You stay in alignment with blessings by focusing on blessings, right? Think about this. If somebody desires money, right? If somebody desires money, you cannot desire money and focus. I mean, there's two ways you could desire money, right? Way number one is focus on not being broke or focus on wealth, right? Building wealth. Not being broke, building wealth. The truth of the matter is that they sound like the same thing. It sounds like the same thing. It sounds like you're saying the same thing. Like, yo, I ain't gonna be broke no more. Broke. That's all the universe hear. Universe don't hear not. Universe don't hear don't. Universe don't understand I don't wanna. All universe understands is broke, 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 broke. So I don't want to be broke, broke, broke. So all the universe understands is what you're saying. Right? And so you focus on that. So that's what you're going to get. But if you say, yo, I want to build wealth. Even if you say I don't want to build wealth. I don't want to build no wealth. What I need wealth for? Right? That's what I'm telling you. I'm saying this jokingly, but I'm dead serious. Right? Now, universe don't hear don't, or all universe understand is wealth, 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 wealth. Wealth, 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 wealth. So that's what you're gonna get. You just focus on the desire. Do not focus on the opposite of the desire. Because focusing on the opposite of the desire is just gonna get you the opposite. Whatever you focus on. Right? Get all the adverbs and adjectives and all that out of the way. The nouns, get all that out the way. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on wellness, or are you focusing on being sick? Right? Somebody says they don't want to be sick anymore. Are you focusing on sickness, or are you focusing on getting well? Right? Are you fighting poverty, or are you letting wealth be? You know what I'm saying? Abundance is your birthright. You don't have to work for abundance. It's yours. You just gotta go with the flow. But the resistance, we're resisting good. We're resisting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have to put my skates back on. Facts. Talk that talk. Be still and know. That's a fact. Courtney Miller, thank you for the badge, love. All right, y'all wanna know. So I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. Hold on. You got jumping steps. You gotta take it one step at a time. Focus on the one thing. 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 Sit your ass down. Put everyone first but yourself. Facts. Patrick Watkins, thank you for the badge, love. I am JP Rich. Salute, King. Kirby, what up, Kirby? Oh, we gotta get on that horn, man. We gotta get the Haitian Billionaire Club up. Facts. D-Era. Repetition is the key to being successful. That's a big fact. No self to execute. Look, that's part of the ape. That's part of ape. Let me tell you what ape is. Hold on. Let me throw this. Oh, which I want first, because I know y'all want daily aspiration. I know y'all want daily aspiration. I know that's what y'all want. This right here is why we're not in Arkansas. Sit down and focus. Look, Ruthie, what up? See, look, Lo, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let's talk about execution and port. All right, so let me go ape real quick. So let me play this one. Hey, yo. So I'm gonna drop a quick ball for y'all. And so my brother, fast out to my brother, the Bud. My brother texted me this morning and was telling me about some of his goals, right? And in his goals, I was like, yo, it's already done. You good. But I said, in order for your goals to be, your goals are not done because you say they done. You know what I'm saying? Your goals are not like speaking it to an existence is just the beginning. That's not a period. You don't put a period on that. You don't say, yo, write it and make it plain. Okay, write it, speak it. But there's 3 things that must happen, right? There's 3 things that must happen in order for you to, get to a space of living, right? Living your dream, living your abundance, right? And I call it ape. You got to go ape-ish, APE. Number 1, you have to be aligned, right? Just because you want the thing does not mean you're going to get it, right? You don't get what you want. You only get what you're aligned with. So you could want $1 billion, but if you're not aligned with being a billionaire, you will not get $1 billion, right? Your desires could be for a 6-figure business, but if you're not aligned with a 6-figure business, it's not going to happen. So the first step is to get into alignment, right? Get into the alignment with what you desire. And the way you get into alignment with the thing that you desire is to really get to a space of being it, right? You have to be it, right? You have to be it first and foremost, which means what? And I say this all the time. I use millionaire as an example, but you don't become a millionaire when the money hits your bank account. You become a millionaire prior to. And so what do millionaires do? What do millionaires eat? What are their habits? How disciplined are they? Who are they around? What are they feeding themselves? You need to know everything about a millionaire if that's what you desire, right? You need to know everything about what does it take to be a millionaire. If that's what you desire, what are the things that you need to be, not do? What are the things that you need to be in order for that $1 million to manifest? So that's number one. Align. Be aligned with the thing, right? Before I lived in a big house, I had to get aligned with a big house, right? Because my first house was a small, 1,400 square foot home, small. And so I had to see myself in a big house. So you know what I did? First lady and I, we used to drive, right? We used to drive to open houses. We used to drive in neighborhoods with big houses. We had, in the beginning, it was nerve-wracking. We had to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We had to get comfortable with being in that neighborhood. Then we started going to open houses. And then we started, talking. We started talking to the agents like, oh, we can afford it. All right, yeah. Right? And then that, you know what I'm saying? And then now we were able to, manifest 20-foot ceilings. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be aligned with it first. Number two, after you are aligned, right? After you are aligned, you got to P. You got to plan, right? And so we're explaining how to manifest. In order to manifest, you got to go ape-ish, APE, right? You got to align, then you got to plan, right? So now that you're aligned with this thing, are you actually planning to get it? Right? It's not going to fall out the sky. Right? It's not going to fall out the sky. You have to plan to get it. Right? And so how are you planning? Do you know what it costs? Do you know who you're going to get it from? Do you know the different ways that you can, right? So it's you got to plan. Right? And then lastly, E, you got to execute. That's it. Align, plan, execute. Align, plan, execute. The most important part of that, all of them are equally important, right? All of them are equally important. You're going to spend the most time on your alignment, though. That's where most of the time is going to be spent. Most of the time is going to be spent with you getting aligned, you being in alignment, right? And then once you are in alignment, then you're going to plan, and then you're going to execute that plan. Let me throw the beat back on. Let me throw the beat back on. Hold on. Align, plan, and execute. A lot of people plan, and a lot of people plan, a lot of people stay at P. A lot of people like P. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people stay at P. A lot of people just stay at P. Like, oh, I'm a plan. Nah. A lot of people do one thing. All right, you know what? I'm just going to execute. I'm just going to go. Nah. You need to APE. You need to align. You need to plan. You need to execute. Daily aspiration. What we doing? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? Peace and blessings. TGI every day. A happy Friday, my creatures of excellence. Welcome to the day that you realize that you have come too far in your journey to ever think about giving up. Today's daily aspiration is dedicated to perseverance. It is inevitable that as you are striving for greatness, that you will encounter many setbacks and disappointments. Many times when these setbacks and disappointments come, they are at a time in which we are at or close to our wit's end. This is when it is imperative that you keep pushing. The more you learn how to keep going when the going gets tough, the more you will understand how to sustain adversity in order to reach all of your goals. Most people don't fail because they don't have the ability. They fail because they don't have the guts. Imagine for a second that all of your dreams and aspirations are in your view, but the only thing that separates you from them is a sea of water. If the bridge was burnt and the only way to get to the other side was to swim, and once you jumped in the water, you realized that there were sharks in it, would you jump out? Think about that. Most will answer no, but in reality, a lot of us are not willing to risk their lives for their dreams. Don't jump out trying to be safe. Instead, find out how you can outswim the sharks and get to the other side. Thankfully, there are no real sharks standing in your way. But if there were, you must be willing to give your all to your dreams. It is always too early to quit. If you refuse to give up, then I guarantee with all certainty that all you will accomplish everything that you desire. The world is yours. I need you to swim with the sharks. I'll leave it a couple of quotes. First one's by Marshall Ferdinand Foch, and it says, "The will to conquer is the first condition to victory." Next one by Ramana Maharshi, and it says, "No one succeeds without effort. Those who succeed owe their success to perseverance." Last but not least by Harry Wadshaw with Longfellow, and it says, "Perseverance is a great element of success. If you only knock long enough and loud enough at the gate, you are sure to wake up somebody." I need y'all to go 8. I need y'all to go 8. I need you to align. I need you to plan. I need you to execute. I need you to align. I need you to plan. What up? What up? The big homie. The OG big bro, Jab Uno in the building. Peace and blessings, my G. Yo, we don't stop. You know that. You taught me that. We don't stop. What's that? I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? You need to align. You need to align. You need to plan. You need to execute. You got to go 8. It ain't enough. It ain't enough to execute without planning. It ain't enough to plan without execution. It ain't enough to plan and execute without being in alignment. Yo, you know how many people are planning to do something and they're executing on something that they're not aligned with? You know how many people are wasting their time right now? Right? You know how many people right now have a desire, and all they're doing with that desire is they're planning for it and they're executing on it, but they're not fully aligned with it. They don't even know what it feels like. And yo, every success I've ever had, I knew what it felt like before I actually had it. Yo, every success, I'm talking about every success I've ever had, I've always knew what it felt out before I physically had it. I dreamt about it. I meditated on it. I felt it. Matter of fact, let me hold on, because I think Mel Robbins could tell you better. I think Mel Robbins could tell you better than me, because there's science. There's science behind it, though. Hold on. There's science. Let me give you the science real quick. Let me give you the science real quick. I need you to understand this.
You are now listening to Mind Right Radio.
I need y'all to know the science.
Only place
You got to see it and feel it. You got to be aligned with it first.
all day, every day.
You got to align yourself. Talk to him, Mel.
If you expect to achieve your goals, if you expect to reach your potential, if you expect to have your dreams come true, what I'm about to explain to you is mission critical. You must become a master at visualization. For those of you that are like, what the heck is she talking about? I did not sign up for some sort of meditation, woo-woo, spiritual thing here. Don't worry, this is Mel Robbins. There's always science and research involved in everything that I talk about. So visualization is a extraordinarily powerful skill. You may have heard of the law of attraction. You may have heard of the word visualization. You may have heard of the word manifesting. I call it seeing signs. Your brain has a system in it. Here's the technical term. It's called the reticular activating system. It is a network of neurons all up in here. And what is the job of the reticular activating system? It is a filter system. It's basically a system that allows certain information in your brain and it blocks out other information. And guess who programmed that filter? You did. And so did the people from your past. And so if you constantly feel like you're unlovable, guess what? Your reticular activating system is going through the day and it is going to point out every single piece of evidence that confirms that negative belief that you have. If you think that people don't like you at work, the reticular activating system, the filter, it is literally going to be looking for evidence to confirm that belief all day long. This is one of the reasons why we have such a problem with politics in this country. This is why there's something called a confirmation bias. Confirmation bias means your mind loves to read things that you agree with, because reading things that you agree with confirms your filter. Why do we have a reticular activating system? There's a really important reason why you have this. The reason why is if your brain let in everything. Have you ever looked at a Facebook page? Have you noticed how many words are on a standard Facebook page? And the ad over here, and the ad over here, and the ad over here, and the ad, and the newsfeed right here, and the stuff up here, and all this over here. If your brain took in everything at equal value, your head would literally explode off your shoulders. Your brain would melt down. And so the reticular activating system protects your brain by filtering information and only letting in stuff that it agrees with. So that's the scientific reason and mandate for why you got to get busy reprogramming that thing. Now
Let's
we're
go.
Talk about how you use visualization in order to start to reprogram the reticular activating system in your brain so that your brain starts to spot opportunity. Your brain starts to spot evidence that things are working out. Your brain starts to spot coincidences so you can build momentum. And it begins with visualization. So as you take your goals, I want you to go to each one and I want you to do a visualization exercise. And here's how you're going to do it based on science, because there's a particular way you have to do this based on science, okay? It's a two-step method. If your goal is to improve your self-worth, I want you to visualize what your life looks like and how you're going to feel about yourself when your self-worth has improved. There's two things that you have to do when it comes to visualization. You have to close your eyes. Truly, I know it sounds stupid, but I want you to close your eyes and I want you to, in your mind, have a specific picture of what it looks like in your life when your self-worth has improved. You're going to see yourself speaking up at work. You're going to see yourself talking more about your business. You're going to see yourself leaving bad relationships. You're going to see yourself defining boundaries. You're going to see yourself going to the gym. You're going to see yourself taking care of yourself. And when you start to visualize the image of that, I want you to consciously, this is step 2, consciously think of the positive emotions that you're going to feel. I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel proud. I'm going to stand taller. I'm going to be so grateful that I made this change. Marrying the specific picture. Oh, there I am. I'm at work and I'm raising my hand. Amazing. I'm sharing my idea. There I am. I'm getting a promotion. There I am asking for a raise. There I am. I've just signed up another customer to my business. There I am. I've gone back to school. I feel so good about myself. When you do that, here's what's actually happening in your brain. This is the cool science part. You are training your brain to have a totally different filter.
Train your brain.
See, your brain, my brain, it doesn't.
That's why alignment is first.
Between something that actually happened to you, like the F you got in your test in 10th grade, and the things you imagine that are happening to you. Let me say that again. Your brain doesn't know the difference between the bad things that actually happen to you, the real memories that you have, and an imagined memory that you're creating. Your brain will experience you visualizing going to the gym, you visualizing how happy you feel when you do, you visualizing asking for that raise and getting it, and how proud you're going to feel. Your brain, when you visualize in the way that I'm teaching you to, it encodes it as a real memory. And that's important, because when you encode it as a real memory, it changes the filter system, that reticular activating system. And here's what we know based on research. The more you visualize things, number one, the greater your confidence is going to be.
The more you visualize, look.
The greater security you're going to have about it. And here's the real.
Wait, hold on. Let me stop real quick. The reason why alignment is first, right? And so we going over 8, right? In order to manifest anything, you got to go 8, APE. You got to align yourself first. You got to plan and you got to execute. The reason why you want to align yourself first is because the first time you do something, you're always going to be nervous, right? So the first time, let's say you want to meet Oprah, right? The first time you meet Oprah, you're going to be nervous. But the truth of the matter is that you don't know if you'll get a second chance to meet Oprah, right? So what if you aligned yourself with meeting Oprah? What does that mean? That means the visualization. Because the more you visualize something, the more confidence you'll have with the thing. And so what if you had a conversation with Oprah already? Right? What if you had a conversation with her already? Not physically, in your mind, you dreamt about it, you talked about it, you connected with it, you did all of that stuff. So by the time you see it, it's like y'all old buddies. But you got to study her, right? You got to know. You got to understand who the person is. That's an example, right? Imagine you're looking for a promotion at your job, right? You got to vision. So the more you visualize the thing, the more you are focused on that thing, the easier it is for you to walk into it. Because you start being it now. You don't wait. You start being it now. Right? And as you're being that level of visualization, right? That level of visualization is what's going to give you the confidence to know that it's yours. I don't walk into no rooms cowering. Right? Because I've been in the room before. Right? Yo, they used to tell you talking to yourself is crazy. Right? Let me tell you. Yo, I kill every interview I've done. My first interview, I used to interview myself. I used to interview myself. Like like as I'm talking about a product or service, I would sit in the car and interview myself. I would answer myself back. I would talk back and forth to myself all the time. You know why? Because I was anticipating the questions and all that. I was, oh yeah. Like I was having a whole conversation. A whole conversation. You know why? Now when I get in there, I'm not comfortable. I'm not nervous. Right? Like that's a practice of mine. I know what I'm going to say when I meet Hove. I know what I'm going to say when I meet Tyler Perry. I know what I'm going to say when I meet Oprah. I know what I'm going to say when I meet Steve Harvey. Like I've had these conversations with them over and over and over again. I've played all the scenarios though, right? I met Hove when it's just me and him. I met Hove in a crowded place. I know the first thing I'm gonna say if I meet Hove in passing, like if we walk by each other, I know what to say, right? If we wind up standing next to each other and having a real conversation, I know what I'm gonna say. If it's crowded and everybody's trying to get his attention, I know what I'm gonna say. I've had the conversations over and over, right? I had the conversation over and over. I play Think and Grow Rich. If you know, you know, right? I've had the conversations over and over and over and over again. And so I'm not going to cower or I'm not going to miss the opportunity. And that's a lot of us, we're not doing that. We're not visualizing. We think it's silly. I ain't talking to myself. You bugging. I ain't talking to myself. I ain't crazy. Well, you crazy if you don't. You crazy if you don't. You crazy if you don't talk to yourself. You crazy if you're not visualizing. You crazy if you think that the opportunity is just gonna come without you actually using the power of your mind. You crazy for not talking to yourself. Go ahead, Mel. My fault.
The more you do this with your goals, you wake up every day and you just visualize. It takes 30 freaking seconds, for crying out loud. You visualize having a great day at school. You visualize curing your panic and how proud you're going to be. What studies suggest and have proven is that simply visualizing yourself doing things actually develops the skill and helps you improve the skills.
Develop the skill,
just as if you were actually doing it.
Like you were actually doing it.
Proof based on research that visualization helps you build skills.
Helps you build
and
skills.
Then finally, the other thing that's really important about this is that the more that you do this, what we know based on research is that the reason why you start to believe what you think is because you are reprogramming your brain. You are changing the network of neurons that act as a filter. And so the more that you actually believe in yourself and you start thinking and visualizing yourself speaking up, the more confident you're going to become, the more skills that you're building, and you're actually going to do it. And then instead of looking for all the reasons when you're sitting in a meeting to not speak up, you're going to just speak up because you're going to have changed the filter. You're going to look for opportunities. This is how it works. This is why this is so incredibly important. And so day one, I want you to go through all the goals that you set. And I want you every single day throughout the next 30 days, you are going to spend 30 seconds. Your dreams deserve 30 seconds.
At least.
You're going to close your eyes and you're going to visualize what does it look like in your life when you have achieved your monetary goals this year. How does it feel?
How does it feel
to go to the bank and see that balance?
How does
it feel to be able to write that check and take your kids to Disney World on money that you made?
How does it feel
to be able to rent
feel it now
or put down a down payment for the house you've always dreamt of? How does it feel to be able to have saved enough money so you can quit the job that you
Mel Robbins
business because you have achieved your
MindRightRadio.com.
Darn good. That's how it feels. And I want you to just savor that because what you're doing when you visualize is you're reprogramming
Dave Anderson. Love, bro.
System,
the business bully.
Neurons, that network that acts like a filter in your brain so that it's spotting opportunity.
Y'all appreciate y'all, man.
helping you see
I gotta go though
evidence
too.
that
So
you are confident, that you are capable, that you can do this instead of all the garbage you think right now.
Inspiration and motivation 25/8. That's all the time.
Mind
More
Right
than
Radio.
humanly possible. Elevation on another level. MindRightRadio.com.
yo, mindrightradio.com. If you know, you know. All right, y'all. Appreciate the badge love. I gotta go. Coolio mean it's getting too hot. If Faith had twins, she probably had 2 Pacs. Get it? 2 Pacs. Thank you, Stacy J23 for the badge love. D Era explains it all. Thank you for the badge love. Panther Inks, thank you for the badge love. It's A Low, thank you for the badge love. My Sylvia 04, thank you for the badge love twice. I Stay Rich, thank you for the badge love. Where's CJ? Thank you for the badge love. Business Builder Bees, thank you for the badge love. Ramaya Trash, thank you for the badge love. Kiara Leone, thank you for the badge love. Sava Michelle, thank you for the badge love. Maybach Mara, thank you for the badge love. I am Cassandra Renee, thank you for the badge love. Ambers Pratt Jones, thank you for the badge love. Courtney Ann Miller, thank you for the badge love. Patrick Watkins, thank you for the badge love. Nurse Hoskins, thank you for the badge love. I am JP Rich, thank you for the badge love twice. Kristen Allen, thank you for the badge love. State Fly LA, thank you for the badge love. Gail Keys Allen, thank you for the badge love. Ruthie Baby, thank you for the badge love. TG Illis Coop, thank you for the badge love. NY Golden, thank you for the badge love. Mr. Real Estate, thank you for the badge love twice. I Dalmy D, thank you for the badge love. WNW Wellness, Miss Wendy, thank you for the badge love. CJ, thank you for the badge love. Stress Less, Live Better, thank you for the badge love twice. Business Bully, thank you for the badge love. Mr. Real Estate, thank you for the badge love again. Miss Tiff, thank you for the badge love. KC Chanel, thank you for the badge love. I appreciate y'all, man. Tap in. Inside the Vault was fire last night. Make sure y'all tap into that. Man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yo, go ape. If y'all remember, go ape. I need you to align, I need you to plan, and I need you to execute. Right? Fast shout to Cannon Coltrane on a YouTube check-in. Larry Williams on a YouTube check-in. Brandon Lee on a YouTube check-in. Salute to Alexander Austin. Salute. My son's legs hurt yesterday from the ball. The lesson is vital. Sit down and build your foundation true. He tells me a lot. When you sit down, we can make what we want. Thank you for this. Now, my pleasure. My guy, Kevin Element Livingston on the check-in. Salute. And Nana Nora Stocks. Salute. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again for tapping in, for tuning in. The Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tenacious, I'm chosen. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. In God's will. Inshallah. I'll see y'all on Monday. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Until next time. Peace.
I'm talking about well. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, show.